Oh, god damn it. I hate winter. Everything goes bupkis. And I fall behind schedule. And why are the lights off right now? It's pitch black in here. Just a second. Alright, let's have a look-see. Oh, Jesus! Holy fucking shit, my eyes! Oh, how's it so bright? Not no light bulb, is it? Is it LED or something? I don't even know. Anyway, a month behind schedule. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Malice Reviews. So, who's all interested in doing a little trip back to the early 2000s? Back in 2002, there was this little-known actor who had just started to cut his teeth on some really big stuff. Having done a sci-fi movie and this recent action flick called Fast and Furious, there was this man called Vin Diesel. I had not really seen any of his movies up until that point, but in 2002, I was a year away from graduating from high school at the time. I managed to catch one of his most recent films during that summer, and I give to you for your review today, xXx. Yes, it just got a new sequel. I haven't seen it yet. I wish I could. Cause it's got fucking Vin Diesel in it. I don't care about anything else. Well, other than maybe some decent action sequences. So, talk about the movie quick. The movie starts off more or less to be a spy thriller, but that's quickly turned on its head when the main spy that we're following gets shot and killed. It quickly turns out that a secret spy agency in America has been attempting to try to figure out what this covert group of terrorists in the Soviet Union are trying to get up to. They have had very little success and have sacrificed a number of spies and gotten nowhere with it. However, one of their leading members actually has a plan. His plan is to take some of the best of the worst, so the crazy variety, if you will. Mercenaries, guns for hire, and the psychos that like doing crazy things that could kill themselves but don't get killed. The people who live on the edge of the knife, if you will. Get someone who's not a trained bullshit artist from the government and send them in there because essentially these people who are part of this terrorist organization are actually themselves already government trained and they could smell another agent a mile away. So this we get Xander Cage played brilliantly, I might add, by Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel just commands the screen easily. He's subtle in his acting. He's very moot in one note and very deep and growly in the voice, but his expressions are what really hone you in on as to what is actually going on in this character's head, and he is very expressive when he needs to be. The rest of the story plays out is that the terrorist organization has this secret weapon that they're trying to kill the world with in order to start a world war that would destroy all the governments and leave everybody in anarchy so that people can do whatever they want, whenever the fuck they want. Which is actually a bad idea because, to be quite honest, a lot of people want to do really bad, evil, scummy things. Worse things than even I would do. And that says something. But even as a supervillain, I can understand the wanting to stop an anarchist, because then you get no control over anything at that point. So in this case, our hero decided to stop the anarchists, and also find out about the fact that one of the anarchists is actually another secret agent, and help her escape the group, as well as put an end to the secret weapon. And that's your basic plot of this. So what makes this stand out? Vin Diesel is not your average super spy. He is, as I mentioned, very buff, very growly, and could almost come off as uncharismatic at times if you would spin him the wrong way, of course. However, it's a very, very good acting skill, expressions, and very well thought out one-liners that harken back to dialogue earlier in the movie, tends to lend credence to him being a more charismatic guy as the story continues to go along. Even becoming a standout mercenary of the last three in a group that were sent off to randomly encounter some drug cartel. Hence the reason why he was handpicked by the leader of this organization to make contact with this terrorist group. He also adds his own little touches here and there, trying to accumulate a better see-through of what these people actually expect, and also to correct things that dumb agents would do, and what he, as a man of the streets, would understand better. And to mix to this the fact that a lot of this is actual stunts. There's a few little bits of CG, you can tell it here and there. It's early 2000s CG, of course you're going to see through it. But a lot of the stuff is actually really well done. A lot of really good stunt choreography still being displayed on the screen, and just the few over-the-top things that obviously a person wouldn't survive being done in CG, which lends a lot more credence to this film instead of it just being a CG fest. The stunts were over the top and were only getting bigger and bigger as things got on, and of course, because of movies like this, they would continue to push CG until you could do stuff like this with relative ease. That and a semi-charismatic bad guy who was actually in it until the last act. His own loudmouth behaviors are what drives the main character to finally actually kill him, when he literally shouts back at Vin Diesel to learn to aim, you idiot, and then literally puts the gun down, aims, and kills his ass.
Learn how to shoot, you piece of shit!
Karma. That and Xander Cage risking his life at the very end of the movie to stop the Submariner with these death missiles that are on it, lends him finally a decent vacation out in the middle of the Bahamas, essentially. And as he's on vacation with the other secret agent he just helped save from a 2-year run-in with these terrorists, they are obviously celebrating up a bit just before being called in for yet another mission. So overall, the effects are really good. The music is forgettable. There's a few decent metal numbers here and there, of some okay action music, but otherwise it just kind of lingers in the background. Can hardly really notice it. The visuals are very well done, including the effects, although you can see through them a little bit nowadays. CG doesn't age well. Let's just face facts on that. The acting is fairly decent from everybody, and the story actually is cohesive and makes sense, which is not always what you would get from an action movie for the first time, especially an action spy movie like this one. But then again, these are the people who would eventually build up the Fast and Furious franchise to higher and higher heights. They'd have a few stumbling blocks here and there, but the franchise has been going pretty strong, and I'm not surprised that they finally decided to bring back Xander Cage. As to whether or not the movie's any good, I don't know. I've only heard one opinion, and it was relatively negative or middle of the road, to be honest. So maybe someday we'll get to see number 3. But from what I can remember, no one wants to bother with number 2 because that killed the franchise. It's a pity too. From what I've seen, it looked like it could have been something, but the script seemed to be very mediocre and samey, and I need to hurry along and get prepared for our next review. Do you like magic? I do. I'll see you all at the end of the month again. See you all then. There, that should be enough poses. I'm gonna Photoshop my face onto Vin Diesel because why wouldn't I? Anyway, see you all later.